Kind of clicking lately. We're kind of on a roll. We're feeling good. We're excited. Ready for our game on Wednesday. Got a few more days of work to do ahead of us, but work ethic. We're all coming out working hard. It's cold. We're still coming out here late at night, so it's a good time to be playing this time of year. So.
Yeah, playing in November is always nice. So, Jared, you guys have a Skidmore team, which you guys played really kind of an epic game back in September. We were down 2 goals and came back. How did that game feel for you guys?
That was a great win for us then. Coming back and winning in overtime, I'm sure they'll be up for this game just as much as we will, especially after doing that to them in the first game of the season. So it should be a good game.
What's been important for you guys as a back line? Obviously, the consecutive shutouts and everything going on for you guys.
It's finally starting to click. We started the year off. We're normally pretty solid in the back. This beginning of the year wasn't so tight, but we're kind of starting to get our swing again, getting back into it. So.
What does it mean to have a goalie like Rob back there to kind of clean things up if they do get behind you? It's nice to have the
backup behind you. If something does get through, it's nice to know that we gotta still have a chance back there, even if they get an option on goals. So.
I think we've finally been able to get a back line set. We've had 4 people back there through that whole streak that we've had. I think what really hurt us in the beginning of the season was really wasn't sure who was going to play there. People were coming in and out. We couldn't really get set. I think that's helped. I think we're talking a lot in the back. We're kind of seeing eye to eye on everything now and finally getting settled in.
So you think it's been a matter of just consistency back there for you guys?
I think we lacked it in the beginning of the season, and it really hurt us.
Yeah, you guys, the shutout streak in the league, I think it was the last 6 games, didn't allow a goal. What does that mean for a goalkeeper? I know you probably only saw 2 to 4 or 5 shots a game.
It means a lot. I know it means a lot to me personally. I hate getting scored on more than anything. So anytime we can get through a game without giving up a goal, it's great.
And then on the other side of things, you guys have been scoring some goals too, especially in the last game of the year, scoring 4 goals. What does that mean for you? I know you didn't have a lot of work in that game either, but just knowing the team can put goals in the back of the net the other way.
I think we're finally kind of starting to really click. I think our game against Keene State, that's the best we've played all season. We're moving the ball around the field, switching sides. We're looking really dangerous. So hopefully we can keep that going moving forward. That'll really help us out down the stretch.
And then Skidmore coming in here, a team that I'm sure has got a bad taste in their mouth after the overtime game over at their place. What do you think? What do you know about them coming into this week's game?
They went up and beat St. Lawrence, only team in the league to do that. I think only team in the league to score against St. Lawrence. So they were dangerous when we played them. We went over and watched them play Union. They looked just as dangerous, if not more dangerous. They've changed up a few things. So have we, but we're ready to go. Looking forward to Wednesday night.
Made some personnel changes, shored some things up in the back. The boys have really started working well together as a group defending. And actually we've been better at keeping it as well, so that helps. If we have it, the other team can't score. Hopefully we don't put it in our own net. So, but mostly, some personnel changes, I think, and just an attitude change, and just more, mostly on hard work and focus.
Rob said you guys have done a better job communicating in the back. Has that been something that you've kind of seen too?
Yeah, without question. We have a lot more communication. They're working more as a unit. In the beginning, we struggled to find cohesiveness. The back four playing more as a unit now, so it's definitely helped. And Rob has actually picked up his game as well. That's made a huge difference.
At the other end of the field, offensively, you scored 4 goals in your most recent game against your alma mater. How did that kind of feel to finish the season? Rob said as good as you guys have been playing.
Yeah, we played very well against Keene. They might be slightly down this year, but not to take anything away from us. We moved the ball very well. And we finished our chances. We probably could have had a few more. So we're happy with where we're at.
Headed now into Wednesday, a game against Skidmore, team you've played against this year, and really kind of I'm sure it's a bad taste in their mouth after the 3-2 overtime loss for them up there. What have you seen from them since then?
Well, we watched them on Saturday. They also have some personnel changes. They've changed their lineup a little bit. They have 2 or 3 of the more dangerous players in the league. Adam Beek is tremendous. Every time he gets the ball, you hold your breath because he can make stuff happen. And they have another kid up front, number 12, Brock Lakewell, who's scoring some goals. So you got to be aware of those guys at all times. Their loss on Saturday was their first loss in 6 games, so they had won 5 in a row. So they're very hot. I expect an extremely competitive game. It was competitive last time. Obviously, we bailed ourselves out in the last few seconds. So I'm expecting a hard-fought game.
What's going to be a key for you guys? I guess early on Wednesday. Obviously, early goals in playoff games are pretty big.
Yeah, well, early goal would be great. I think the biggest key is going to be making sure we stay balanced when we're attacking and also when we're defending it, so we don't give away counters. They're very dangerous on the counter, so we have to stay balanced. Even as we go forward, we have to be leery of what's going to happen if it turns over. So transition and staying balanced is going to be big for us.